are just outside Strathyre, which is part of Stirlingshire in Scotland, and there's a cycle route. Got my cycle gloves on, don't know, can you see the bike? Yep. So we are about to cycle from Strathyre to Killin, so a distance of about 13 miles, slightly uphill, but famous really because it's a cycle path that used to be a railway line, and it's got some nice viaducts on it which you get to cycle across.
And how are you feeling?
Optimistic. I'm feeling good. I think we can do it.
You think we can do it?
Do you know, the thing that I was thinking about in the car on the way here is just how many people come to this area on holiday to see this part of Scotland, and we live in it. So yeah, let me just pan around here. You can see just how lovely and green it is and how set up for recreation it is. We are about 4 miles in, and I seem to have lost Kenny. Not quite sure where he is. He was behind me about half a mile ago, and then I went down a big downhill, and I'm just waiting here for a few minutes just to see if he's going to come up, and if not, I will go and find him. But in the meantime, just check this out. It really is very, very beautiful here. So far we've passed 2 hikers and 1 cyclist, and apart from that we have just had this beautiful pathway all to ourselves. Right, I think I need to go and find out where Kenny's got to. Oh, there he is. We can see him. You okay?
Yeah.
Need a break? Or keep going?
Keep going,
Okay, so we've just stopped to have a look at this. So as you can see in the water, there's a long plastic pipe, and then there's a pile of wood that's sort of forming a dam across the water. Now my dad's told me that at one part of this cycle ride there was a beaver dam. There's a place where the beavers have actually plugged to the water to make a little reservoir. So I'm curious to find out from him if this is the place, because there's a pipe in the middle of it. But perhaps the pipe's been added to improve the drainage once the beavers started their work. So we'll see if we can find out a little bit more about that. Right, we've given up to do a wee bit of bicycle pushing for this bit, because there is quite a steep hill in front of us, and we went round the corner, both of us, in completely the wrong gear to even have a chance. I'm saying that as if we could get up there. Do you think we could get up there?
I think you possibly could. Me, no chance.
I think by the end of the summer we might be able to do that, but for novice cyclists,
for first time in
first time in a decade. No. At points along the path, there's these really nice cast iron way markers. This one's saying that we've still got 7 miles to go until Killin, and we are 1.5 miles past Loch Earn Head. I'll just quickly share this view with you. This is us looking out across Loch Earn. You can see we're quite high up now. We're looking down on the village of Loch Earn, and if you look in this direction, this loch goes straight east, and if you follow the loch along, the next town at the head of the loch is St Fillan's, then Comrie, then Crieff. In case you don't already know, Crieff is the town in Perthshire where we have our base, our English language school, and where we welcome international guests for English language holidays. Okay, so here we've got a sign that says for 3 miles this route follows the old railway across steep terrain prone to erosion, slides and falls due to adverse weather and ongoing natural processes. So basically, if there's been heavy rain or a storm, you can't expect to find this road in good condition, and don't take unnecessary risks when you're cycling it. So the old railway line, we're now on the old railway line part of this journey, and it's nice and flat, it's smooth, it's a really straight line, just obviously because it's a firmer railway track. So after the last few steep bits, that's nice, isn't it? See the waterfall. So after the last few steep bits, we now know that we have 3 miles of gentle gradient and nice straight flat tracks to recover in. I wanted to show you this waterfall, which is actually flowing down carved stone steps. So it's just an absolutely beautiful piece of engineering that dates from when the railway was originally constructed. And the water, as you can see, it's designed to channel the water coming down the hillside through this little gap in the rock and down into a pool, which then turns into a stream on the other side of the tracks. So just an absolutely gorgeous bit of Victorian engineering. This part's quite funny. I've just gone down an amazing, probably mile of downhill really fast, and then we get to this point, and it kind of looks like the end of the earth that you're going to drop off it. Okay, and then I'm just going to put my phone away for another lovely bit of downhill. Right, that's us. We're back. Our bikes are stowed away for the return journey. Right, Kenny, how was it? How do you feel that?
Apart from the zigzags, it was okay.
Piece of cake?
Didn't go that far. But for a first outing,
Yeah.
not too bad.
Are we still speaking?
Still speaking.
Okay. The last 4 miles were my favourite part. It's just
Downhill.
pretty much downhill and fast and like thrilling.
Scary.
I liked it. Alright, so job done.